news is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, Cyril B. Ramney Tertola Pier Park, NV Salon, Spa, Nail and Barbershops, HOV Medical, and Digicel. Sign up for Digicel Plus Home Light Bundles, faster internet, movies and sports. Morgan Creque, a young entrepreneur given an opportunity by those who know the journey and how important it is to get that extra little push. See her taking a bow? It was not because she was one of the many models at Mr. Nice Guy's fashion show at the Leverick Bay Poker Run, May 26, 2024, but it was Mr. Nice Guy giving her the opportunity to launch some of her own fashion pieces.
Hi, good evening. My name is Morgan Creque. I just displayed my Trippy Tortuga piece on the Leverick Bay Poker Run Fashion Runway stage. I'm so excited to show the little sneak peek I had. For the women, I had a sarong and a luxury tote bag. And for the men, I had a trunks, bucket hat, and slides. This is my first sneak peek, and I'll be showing the other stuff at the other poker run. I just want to thank Mr. Nice Guy for giving me this opportunity to put my things on his stage, and I hope that we'll have more collaborations later in the future. So this Trippy Tortuga, stay tuned for it because I'll have way more coming out throughout this summer. So for the women's piece, I had a sarong. Let me just say that this was a hand-drawn design. I digitally drew it on my iPad and printed it out onto a sarong piece. And the luxury bag with the turtle on top, this was just an artwork I did last year and decided to start it as a fashion brand for this summer. So for the men's, I have trunks. It has the turtle on the left corner. And for the hat, it is a reversible hat on the inside. You can see it has my branding on the inside, so it's reversible, and the slide as well has the design on the top. So those are the two pieces you got to see today. If you follow me at Morganic or my personal page Petite Rose, you'll see more to come.
Being there brought back memories of when she sat with me on The Big Story back in January of 2020.
Well, I am born and raised in the British Virgin Islands. I would like to be a fashion designer, but right now I'm in college, so I'm an upcoming fashion designer. I've done sketches, and now I'm in college at the Edna Manley College of the Visual Performing Arts in Kingston, Jamaica.
Interestingly, is your prom outfit that you designed for yourself a year in advance of your prom. Tell us a little bit about that. That's interesting.
Oh my goodness. I was so excited for prom because everybody else was saying, oh, they know what they're going to wear. And I said, you know what? Because I want to be in fashion designing, I need to make my own dress. Mm-hmm. So prom was in July of 2017, and I designed my dress in November 2016.
Oh my goodness.
So I sat down in front of my coloring book and I started getting into sketching. I didn't know what exactly I wanted, but I knew for sure I had to have red, black, and white. I'm not trying to be Trinidadian, this is my favorite colors.
Okay, but now we see and we hear of so many persons who are into the fashion industry, into designing here in the British Virgin Islands, and we often wonder, do they get the market that is necessary to make it a lucrative career for them to stay on? Have you considered that, and if so, how lucrative you see it being?
Well, I want to start with just trying to get myself together, get my sketches and all my pictures with all my creations I've made. I haven't made a lot yet, but I want to be able to make fashion pages. I want to get all over Instagram, Facebook, Twitter when all my collection comes together. Right now, only having highlights on my Instagram page. So I want to be able to get my marketing together once I learn how to market properly.
And you think it's going to be a lucrative industry for you?
I think so. It's going to be very hard. It's going to be very competitive because fashion, high fashion especially, is very competitive, especially if I want to go off to France and Italy. Very high fashion with Vogue and Gucci up there. I have to make my name stand out.
Okay, well, that's interesting to note, because what we need to understand that, you know, it's not necessarily sticking within the borders of the British Virgin Islands that can make your business very lucrative, but you have to expand beyond the borders and you have to match up to the competitions internationally. But one thing that you would need to have is your own identity. Tell me a bit about your taste, your style.
My style, I would like to say, I like to design clothes high fashion. I like to make clothes a bit skin tight because I believe the human body is very curved. And even for the people that are size 2, even up to size 6, I want to be able to show off everyone, even though they're not very confident in it. I want to be able to create clothes that express oneself, and especially the BVI's taste as well. I want to give them a bit of BVI's taste, whether it be on the tag of some clothes or like a little indentation somewhere on it that has BVI taste, because I want to be able to show the BVI, as little as we are, I want us to stand out.
So what about the big girls and big guys?
Ain't nothing wrong with the big girls and big guys. They're all beautiful. I want to make clothes for them too, because I need to learn how to do that too.
4 years later, Morgan Creque on show and up several levels as she continues on the path of her career, her passion for fashion and fashion designing. Stay tuned for more with Morgan Creque when she sits again with me for another big story. With this JTV News Update, Kathy Richards.
We know that where you choose to bank matters, and it is your vote on what your funds do in strengthening our community. As your official Bank of Paradise, we invest and support the lifeblood of our economy by helping in the realization of personal goals for homeownership, education, and entrepreneurial visions, which support small businesses. We make it our place to connect with persons and worthy causes, and we have been doing so for more than 30 years. Where your money goes and what your dollars empower are your choice. And we thank you for choosing us, a bank that gives where it matters the most, for you, for our community, and a happier tomorrow. The National Bank of the Virgin Islands.